I'm Sarah and welcome to my flower patch. It's May and we're starting to see lots of lovely growth and lovely lupins there. Some Euphorbia oblongata just by me. But with all the lovely growth we're seeing, we're starting to see one of the pests emerge that we often see at this time of year. And that is the dreaded aphid. Now, as you can see, this Achillea is fairly swamped by aphids and they're making a nice little meal of the sap. I've been doing some online research. I don't like to use traditional chemicals down on the patch. I like to keep it as bio-friendly as possible, but this is a bit obscene because every single stem of Achillea is covered in aphids and I was beginning to get a bit worried. I would normally try and wait for the ladybirds to arrive, but I might lose this entire crop by waiting. So I did a bit of online research and came across Dr Bronners Castile Soap, and I happened to remember that I bought some to use as a shampoo, but it really doesn't suit my hair type. So I suddenly remembered I had it lurking in the back of a cupboard, and I've made up a solution in a squirty bottle, made one with a sort of, I don't know, I got this from a pound shop, and it means that you can turn any drink bottle into a pressurised sprayer. So here we go. I'm going to just pump it up. Sorry, that's not very video friendly, is it? But hey, and then you can have a little watch. Now let's try and get focused in on some of these dear aphids. Let's see if we're on that one. So one thing you'll notice is a lot of them drop off, but you will see once I've finished spraying that any of the bodies that are left are actually pretty much dead bodies. It seems to work in contact with them, and what you can do is then spray the flora around the plant to make sure you've caught any of the dropped bodies. But it seems, this is my first time using it today, and it seems to be doing quite a good job, a very effective job, as they do in Blue Peter. Here's one I've sprayed earlier, and you can see there are clumps now of aphids, but they do seem to be dead. So we're going to work on the fact that maybe one or two have survived. Give it another little spray. I'm going to probably need to give this another spray in the next couple of days just to see how it goes, but I would say so far it does seem to be quite a good success. My first batch had crushed garlic in it, and that really didn't work because all it did was clog the sprayer, so we've had to have another little go. But I would say that most of the aphids it's come into contact with have died instantly. There may be a few left that are needing another little squirt, but hopefully this means we're going to have a good crop of Achillea this year rather than a totally mortified crop. I would suggest that you do a little test patch first if you want to try this, and do so at your own risk. I would also encourage you not to do it on a sunny day. Anything sprayed onto a plant on a sunny day can have other effects, and to avoid doing it, that would also mean you're less likely to have bees and other insects flying around. The insect load is very low today. I haven't seen any butterflies or bees today, but when I've done some research, they seem to say that it doesn't affect bees. It does only affect the sort of soft-bodied insects such as aphids. So we'll see. I'll let you know. Bye for now.